wherever it is in your country. This is your girl, the real deal, Lanita Gill reaction. And people, this Alexis Ware case is on my mind. You know how something be on your mind and you try to, you wonder why it's so much, why it's on your mind so hard. And you know, it felt like you got a job to do, you know, a calling to do, you know, um, that you know, but you don't know. You don't know what, I don't know what happened to her, but I just think that somebody know more than this. Ain't nobody just disappear like that. I know people don't just disappear off the planet of the earth. No, no, they don't. They don't just ding, give you a hug and ding. Hey, Bookie. I think I know. You can't help it. You can't help it. Now I'm just not sleeping. That's why I ain't sleep. I slept earlier today. So I slept early all day. But I'm trying to enjoy my last week. I go to work Monday, honey. So I'm trying to enjoy my last week up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I want to get back to my Alexis. Well, uh, they are doing a whole lot for her now. Uh, People, they have a podcast. Dateline has a podcast that you can download, and it have a lot of Americans. Yeah, and I went over there. I thought about you when I went over there and I found the information, and I said, "Oh, they got some new information." And I was proud of the family and people who helping them because it's gonna take, since they don't have no help, it's gonna take bigger people than us. But if they lead, ignore the negative and stay on the positive, and you know, and stuff. Sometimes you mix it together, you can find something. But I'm glad they took action. Some people helping them, and Dateline podcast, Missing Americans. The investigators said they hooked up with a whole, like 3,000 people everywhere, and I'm glad they did that. Cause we need some people interested in when people go missing. If you act like you don't care, then a lot of people gonna go missing. So I was proud to see that among the peoples on the different states, Alexis was in South Carolina. Yeah, Alexis is uh, in South Carolina. Yeah. So the podcast I left in my other live for everyone. You know, I'm like you when I get information. I try to put it out there, and so I did put that out there. But I'll tell you what I'm thinking about on that TikTok page. You know, I do TikToks. You know, TikTok got a lot of interesting things on there, y'all. They don't just have, everybody think they just have dancing and doing other stuff like that. No, you cook on there, learn how to cook stuff, learn how to work on different things. You know, different things they have on there. You'll be surprised, and you'll be like, wow. It's all depends on what you like. So whatever you enjoy, you pick that area, and then you do, you know, sign up for it. So the person respond to one of my TikTok, and I felt that it was a child. They liked it, the TikTok. No, I make good TikTok, so I know they they seem more like a kid. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Grown folk act like children sometimes. But I think that I'm not gonna dig into that because I don't really get into that like that. But only thing I'm keep looking at, the only thing I was laying in the bed after I was doing all them, I did all them different content, and I thought about her. I was thinking every time I think about her, I think about Kanika, and then I think about that other girl. I think they said they knew where her body. They knew they didn't have her body, but she was deceased. The other girl, whatever her name was, but I'm going back when I was looking at the balloon release. I thought about Alexis got in that tractor trailer truck, y'all. I wonder did she get in that tractor trailer truck? Because the only reason why I said that I wanted that somebody else was did someone else get in Alexis' car and she got in the tractor trailer truck. And I know it sounds stupid, but you got to realize you can travel that way. You can travel. You know, you can travel. People think stuff stupid, when you say it. I'm just putting two and two together. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to put. Suppose she got in that tractor trailer truck, or were forced in that tractor trailer truck. Cause why would the tractor trailer truck pull up to block that information? We don't know if she was in that car. Well, he said she was in the car, and it was said that she got in the car. So now, since she didn't get in the tractor trailer truck, I was thinking that I'm just telling y'all what I was thinking. So I said, well, they said that it was legit what he said. So that count that out. So when Alexis got in her car, the news said they are trying to push the FBI to announce an award for her disappearance. I know. Hell, FBI is very quiet about it. Maybe they need to be quiet. What you think they doing? What they supposed to do? Uh, know something, but they watching it. Now that's the only thing I can say about that. It sounds like they FBI does things for different reasons. They react to different state of being, and they'll watch you for a long time. They'll watch your house and watch you for years until they find out what you're doing. But as I was saying, since she didn't get in the tractor trailer truck, okay, when Alexis said that, this what came to my mind. She always tell everybody, you know how we do. We'll say, y'all look out for them cars, honey, 'cause these folk can't drive. I say that all the time. I tell my children, be careful. Watch all these cars I am. They don't know how to drive. But when she start saying color of the cars and she had her only thing I want to know about that evidence in that car. I want to know when she pulled up with the kids in seatbelts. Was the kids in the car seat? That would tell me mentally a whole lot of things about Alexis if I knew about the inside of the car. Fingerprints. They never did tell y'all where the car was actually found at. I hope y'all know that. Y'all don't know where the car was actually found at. So they didn't give us that information either. So to me, it seemed like somebody sped up in front of her, caught up with her somewhere, and she got in the car with them, and they took her car. And I'm keep looking at a girl, and the girl kind of thick bony. She got, she wear a cap on her head. But then I'm looking at other women. What is going on? Well, I ain't no psychic though, but I'm, but I'm, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing other women, and my spirit at first felt that she was gone, but then my spirit now changed. It changed. I guess it changed like that because it's no answer. It's nothing. We don't know nothing about the phone. We don't know anything. That's probably why we thinking like that. We don't know about we don't know about what's inside the phone. You notice that the pictures, some of the pictures were missing. The state of mind she was in, if she wasn't in that much mind, she wouldn't have drove to that gas station that good. And my main thing is with Alexis is her financial stability. That's what's on my mind with the financial thing. You know, it seemed like somebody wasting some time when they can go on to tell what happened. And if they tell what happened, it'll end fast and it'll be over with whatever going on. Uh, Now, I had one of my moderators said she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. They don't feed her to the hoes and took her to the country. And then I said, well, where? Where though? I think that when people go missing, they usually release video, especially. Yes. Uh, if the last time you were seen to, that's enough. Exactly. The news, that what I'm saying. I don't understand it. Even with Young Dolph situation, we got a video. Even with that boy who just got shot, we got a video. We ain't got nothing. Everybody saying they seen the video or of Alexis. They seen a girl at the. I remember. Where did I see that video at? It was like a flash. The girl putting something in the trash can by the 7-Eleven door. And they talking about that was Alexis. That was not Alexis. In the video, but we haven't got enough. We haven't. And you know what? You know what? You know what it's going to take? If they put that on social media, don't you all know we can figure that out? We can figure out what's going on ourselves if they put it out there. Now, don't give it to one or two people. Give it to everyone so they can put their minds and heads together, you know. Because everybody think different. Because when I think about Alexis, I think as a grown woman, it couldn't have been a plan. The reason why I said it couldn't have been a plan, because she didn't get to leave the children no clothes. That don't sound right, y'all. Now, I want to know this. Seems like she got into it with somebody. Who did she meet? Who did she meet up with? It's got to be anytime somebody go missing. Come on now. It's like it was said that it's so many people telling the story, but so many people telling the investigator what they think, not what they think going on, is they telling them things, but they not good leads. It's not leading them to nothing. They need some leads. And all that other speculation of where they found, where they seen a car and stuff like that. They don't act like that's real. I don't act like that's real. So my thing is, Where would the car really was? Where would the car? And somebody mentioned that someone mentioned that her mind is all everywhere. Les got my mind everything. Everywhere. Trying to think what happened to this girl. It wasn't a plan, y'all. Women don't just up and leave and don't leave the children on clothes. A girl? You think she would have did her daughter like that? And just vanished that day. But she kept saying, them girls think they said they think I'm really playing with them. It's something mentally going on right there. Up then too, who know what she dressed to go over there and do what she had to do. And something happened. Well, I really don't know what I know she had on jeans and a shirt. She would dress more like she was going to whoop somebody's butt. Good morning, y'all. So my first count with Alexis is we need the sister and the cousin to come talk to the news so I can pick up on something. It's no way it's nothing. Nothing. It's nothing like just a hair bunny. Come on, man. You gonna see a hair bunny if she was fighting like that. Trust me, it's some hair somewhere. It's some hair in the car, some prints and stuff. But what I heard from when I spoke to the to this personnel, that it's nothing. It's just people telling lies and stuff. When they get ready to investigate it, it's nothing. I even told them I went over there to. I even told them that I went over there to the thing, to the club. Only reason why I did it because they was in. I'm in up here and they in South Carolina. That girl was in Atlanta. They would have been seeing her. But see, this is what y'all got to think about. If that girl in there, if Alexis was in the store thinking she wants some money, y'all, anything like that, anybody, she with somebody. She was with somebody. It just seemed like she was with someone. And I'm about like the mom now. The mama said in the beginning that she think that she got kidnapped. Mother knows best. And why would mama think that she got kidnapped? Because she a mother. She know what's going on. Cause my thing is people messing it up because they saying two many different things. One minute the car down to Alexis' car down to mama house. Now the car in McCormick. I mean, the car can't be in too many places. The car can't be in. The car can't be, y'all. The girl can't be in the car. And the car down in McCormick and she missing. Y'all ain't thinking about none of that. None of that don't bother y'all. Y'all see, one thing about me, you could tell me something, and I ain't gonna forget. Now the car was out there in the mama house. Who moved that car? Who moved that car? I believe Alexis was, I don't know. This is crazy. Because the way it's set up, the way everything happened, is I'm listening to the way it was said and how. Let me get something right quick, y'all. Let me get something right quick. Cause this is I'm just out. I like to go back and backtrack on what people say. I'm gonna come over here and get my notes. I ain't got nothing but time. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me get this. Let me get this. Let me get this right quick. Okay. Okay. What did it- See, Jack. Now, Jack may like know a lot of young guys, but I don't think he doing too much. He worrying about gun control. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna go back to my timeline. I got to keep studying my timeline because I created this timeline. It's a A, B, C, and a D. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm gonna let y'all stop me anytime, ask questions. Right? I'm over here. Okay. She would never go long without her kids. Y'all remember that now? That what was said. She would never go long without her kids. Now, if Alexis would never go long without her kids, why did she go long without her kids? So that's, you got to think like a criminal. You got to think like a detective. You got to think like that person. Why would a woman that would never go long without her kids, supported and kind, help everyone that's a Pisces, hairstylist, love fashion, do makeup, several appointments set up to do Photoshop. Alexis had a lot to do that day. What distracted Alexis from doing that? Remember she supposed to did some hair and all that. What what stopped her? Do y'all think she acting somewhere? Do y'all think she's an actress? I'm saying, do y'all think she in school somewhere? But she would have left the kids some clothes. Uh, did she get an emergency phone call? All of this stuff right here may seem like it don't make no sense, but you got to go back and think about this. You got to go back and think about everything she said. If she this, only thing I hear is a career. I hear a career. I hear a career in there. And I'm feeling like that her sister knows something. I don't know why. I feel like I think her sister knows something. And then right here it said build she wanna build her platform for Instagram model. But what happened in here to stop Alexis for being what she wanna be. Cause she said ain't nobody gonna stop her this time. How we know she ain't in school nowhere? Because the way the car, I think somebody took her car off and down there where her brother was locked up. Did anybody steal that car? But now she met TJ. Something happened in here that mentally, something ain't right there. Been saying that for a long time. Cause she got the right thought of mind, set of mind to be what she wanna be. Last weekend in January, hanging out with family all weekend. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Last weekend in January, hanging out with family all weekend. That's something was freaking her out. What y'all mean by that? That's the only thing I'm worrying about. What they mean by something was freaking her out. What was she doing to make them think something was freaking her out? Give me that. At least give us some of that. What you mean? What was she doing to make us feel that she was freaking out? I'm hearing verbs in here. Okay, then she was crying about her upcoming 30th birthday. Alexis was crying. 29-year-old lady crying. Do she feel like she getting older and feel like don't nobody want her no more? Why would she be crying about her 30th birthday? She should be excited. She didn't feel like she was going to make it to see her birthday. Why? Did nobody ask her why? We weren't there to ask why. What did she say when they asked her, when she said she didn't feel like she was going to make make it to see her 30th birthday? Why? Why you say that? That's what mom said. So when Alexis said that, see, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing to help the case. And then January 29th, she talked about being followed. She sat crying. She felt something was going to happen to her. Yeah, thank you. On the 29th, she talked about, yes, yes, yes. Looked like they would give us something on the 29th, talked about being followed. Okay, and she cried and she felt something was going to happen to her. Okay, Alexis already knew something was going to happen to her right here because she cried and said she's not going to make her 30th birthday. See it to her birthday. She right here crying. She crying about her upcoming 30th birthday. Is she happy? Is that a happy cry or sad cry? Did she didn't feel like she was going to make. So if she thought she was being followed, she never said what kind of car it was following her. They said she said a black truck, a red, black. That's what he was saying. He said the black. They seen the black truck. See, everything that they saw, they act like it was part of a movie, but it's not a movie. Okay, so okay, she talked about being followed. So somebody was following her doing while she was down her mama house. Somebody been following Alexis for the longest. Alexis thought somebody was following her because of something her conscience eating her up for some reason. So it's some she got going on in here. She got something going on in here. Yeah. Now, the next day, my thing is, how did this young girl, 29, grown woman, well, I got a daughter 30 older than her. But what I'm saying is she crying. She thought something was going to happen. If she thought something was going to happen to her, why did she go home if somebody was following her? And she was playing them numbers. The next day, she vanished. She left around noon that Sunday. Mom checked her around 3. Mom saw she was laying in the bed, in her bed, and video checked her. Okay? A few hours later, Mom got a call from son father around 7:30. Have she spoke to Alexis? Son father asked, have you spoke to Alexis? And he explained that they had met at the gas station, and she gave him the kids. Now my thing with that situation right there is, okay, when she paid for TJ lawyer court fees, I wonder if she paid cash, and I wonder how much for her court fees. It was 20,000. She gave them 20,000. You got to go back and check some of my video because I got it on there. Okay. So the son father asked, have you spoke to Alexis? He explained that they had met at the gas station and she gave him the kids. Now my question to him right here is, did she say did she tell him that he was going to be getting that little girl? Or that all of a sudden seemed like me, she had to go do a run. The reason why I said that is because she ain't leave the children no clothes. Hold on to them for me until I come right back. She had to say, I'm coming right back. What did she say? Did she say I'll be back? See, we ain't hear nothing about that. We just said she gave me a hug and said, I love you. What did she say when she gave you them children? And what did you say when you coming back? What did you say? When you'll be back, Alexis? What time? Okay. See that all that should have been explained right there. When you getting somebody kids, you supposed to ask them kind of questions. Y'all had to say something right there. Y'all said something else. Y'all just ain't telling us. Okay. It was the way they parted ways. Cause him to have concerns. Father said he tried calling her, no answer. Alexis turned the phone off. Either Alexis turned the phone off, or the phone was already dead, or Alexis didn't have the phone. Got to think about that. That Alexis, they found the phone in the car. They can trace everything on that phone. Okay. The father said, tried, okay. But she lived too far to just say, But you still got to tell your baby daddy if I'm coming back, I'm coming, I'll be back. Even though I don't care if I stay on the other side of town, a whole hour away from him. Still, I say, you coming back? When? She can still come and get her kids. He had to work in the morning. See, that was inconsiderate then. If he had to work in the morning, she was being inconsiderate. Especially considering she wrote that for them her kids. Why Alexis don't have? Why is Alexis going far if she don't? I'm glad you saying what you saying because it's giving me answer. It giving me somewhere to go with it. Why would she be going far and she knows she ain't got no gas in her car? You see what I mean? He just put on the 35 gas high. But then you got to remember she got some money from TJ. Let me keep going. Okay, Kyle went straight to the voicemail. After getting gas, Alexis planning on following him to his mother house. That don't make sense. After getting gas, Alexis was planning on following him to his mother house. That don't sound right. Cause why in the H she gonna follow him to his mama house if she put the kids in the car with him? That don't make sense, y'all. That don't make sense. That ain't talking right there. That ain't. It's something else in there. That's the only time I heard the word PLAN. Plan on following him to his mother house. Why the heck she gonna follow him down to his mother house? And she could have did that. She could have let them. Make. I'm gonna tell you now. This what I hear. I'm trying to look at it on a data point. They want to ride with TJ. That's where I want. I see it. When she met him right there, they said, "Daddy," and the little boy, the little uh, the little boy was glad to see his dad. He was laughing and having fun and wanted to see his daddy. And then the little girl said, "Mama, can I go with Dad? Can I ride with Daddy? Can we follow him down there?" That's the only reason why I can see that happen like that. Okay. So where was she at? Now? Oh, I ain't finished. Okay, that's part A. Okay. B. Okay. She called him, told him she was about to run out of gas. So it seemed she didn't know she was in his area. Before heading, heading, this is my part B timeline right here. Before heading back to Alberta house, so that means Alexis wasn't going back to the apartment. She wasn't gonna go back home if she would go. Alexis doing too much driving, y'all. They don't stay around the corner from each other. So Alexis doing too much driving. After giving kids, she shot around him or quit right at the red light, took out from there. Now, if by her going that direction, where she was going and who was following her, she had to mentally, they was following her at a whole. when I started in this, January the 31st. More concerned, never called. She didn't call on 31st. But February the 1st, Alexis' sister filed a police report. The sister said she's the one filed the police report. Everybody was saying Trina did. Okay, let me read what you said exactly. I doubt the girl did. I remember the girl social kids, so she probably had to make her go with him. You know how, like I was saying, you can say, Mama, can I go with them? You know what I mean? Can I ride with them? And she said, can she ride with y'all? Can she ride with you? Because she probably going to take him over to Sosa. She was probably going to take the girl and say, can she come? Okay, let me go on. Now I got to keep going. So on February the 1st, Alexis' sister filed a police report. There was a footage of the meetup at the 7-Eleven parking lot. Nothing seen out of norm, Mama said. On the footage, nothing seen out of norm. If then nothing seen out of norm, why they didn't show us? Nothing looked suspicious at the gas station. So why they didn't show it to us? Alexis stepfather Frank, that's the son dad, went home from the gas station, went to work the following day. Alibi checked out with the detective. Okay. Few days, the red Hyundai Accord was found 30 miles in South Carolina. Y'all got to think about what she was doing on the first and the second. All, all he, all his belongings left in the, all her belongings left in the car. Cell phones and the daughter's cell phone. When I hear this, sound like it was set up that way. Why would a killer or a murderer leave cell phones in the car? They would have took the cell phones with them and threw it in the water somewhere. So that's telling me that it's on more phones somewhere. It's on more cell phones somewhere. They got the cell phone in the car, all the belongings in the car, the cell phone, the daughter's, hers, the purse, and identification, Frank said. Y'all, if they got all of this right here in the car, that don't make sense. Think about it. If you're gonna kidnap somebody, you'll get all that stuff and throw it in different places. If you're gonna take her car, you wouldn't have left it sitting out there for the police to find. You wouldn't have left it out there so the police can find the purse and the ID card. Come on now. And then they won't tell us exactly where the car was. Think about it. Okay. On February the 9th, McCormick County Sheriff, it's a Hunfield, posted a statement search conducted where a car was found. That was on the 9th. What was Alexis at on the 8th and the 7th and the 6th? if on February the 9th, what is it called? McCormick County Sheriff posted a statement search. I never heard of a statement search conducted where the car was found. On February the 9th, the search result was still negative. Okay. Anderson County Sheriff wrote and obtained numerous search warrants, spent hours reviewing and analyzing by those search warrants. So y'all, they had warrants on people. They did put search warrants on people in Anderson. So they working. Okay. It's my third. This is my third timeline. Follow up. They rechecked to make sure they didn't miss anything in that area. The sheriff revealed surveillance footages follow tips. They had tips, y'all, from that 7-Eleven. Possible sighting of Alexis. You hear that? They got some tips, y'all, from that footage at the 7-Eleven that we don't know about. Possible sighting of Alexis. Mom said when Alexis at the gas station, her bonnet was on her head, but the car location, it was on the ground. We don't know where the car was located. They said that in the news that they ain't telling us exactly where the car was. If her bonnet was on the ground, why is her bonnet on the ground? If them people didn't want nobody to know where Alexis was, they wouldn't have left the key. They wouldn't have left her personal items in the car, y'all. They wouldn't have set it up like that. Somebody staged that. Somebody staged the car, the phone, the purse, and the bonnet. Somebody staged that. Allegedly. The car traveled bit. The car was seen at the apartment complex in Anderson, South Carolina. That's what Jet was saying. Jet said from the beginning that y'all know what y'all did to that girl. Y'all know what y'all did to that girl. Why don't y'all tell their family what y'all did to that girl? This don't make no sense. And then Jack got threatened because he got quiet. A car traveled to Augusta, Georgia, back to McCormick. How do they know this? Because I heard that something else about that right there. Somebody else got Alexis' car now. On February 9th, Alexis didn't have her car. Because the car was in McCormick on the 9th. And then they went back and talking about how the car traveled to Augusta, to McCormick. Why did the baby dad, why did Social say she was in, he did say Georgia. I thought he said Augusta. Okay. There are being reports where she has gone out of state and that kind of stuff. They said that Alexis does this. What is that? Oh, the car was seen at apartment complex in Anderson, South Carolina. The karma, the karma cough. They didn't know if she was driving it. Oh, they didn't know if Alexis was driving the car, y'all. They didn't know if she was driving the car or not. They don't know if she was driving the car, her, or was there. Okay, I thought the girl did remember. What girls, uh, Bam, remember the girls' social kids? Oh, okay. Here we go. This my last timeline. At 11:40, walk west side. What is this? No, that's wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. The phone recorded her location, y'all, in Abbeville, 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15. Her phone recorded it, y'all. They did pick up 30 miles. It was in Abbeville at 8:15. January the 30th. The highway camera. There it go right there. The highway camera picked up her car that same night going to Augusta. That's not what these people said. They said that what the family said. They told me that what the family said. And returning to South Carolina the next Wednesday. Somebody got cut. Alexis car the whole time. Somebody got their car the whole time. Tips, February the 9th. McCormick tips. They got tips. They got plenty of tips. Y'all, they got tips. Now, still, if Alexis is not here with us, what happened? That's the question. Even if we don't think she's here with us, what do you think that happened to Alexis? What do y'all think happened to Alexis, and where could she be? Alexis, don't forget now, Alexis, she'll go out of state. She'll go out of state and stuff. Did she need a babysitter that day? What else was said to TJ? What else did she say to TJ? Because he had to go to work. And then that little girl had to go to school. That's why I said, what the heck is going on? Was Alexis going to pick up money and then got set up? That's the way I see it. Because she ain't have no money to put in the car. That little gas ain't going to... If he put $30 in her car, $30 was going to take her home. $30 gas was supposed to take her back to her house. She can't go too much. She can't go that far off of $30 of gas. That's something to think about. Somebody else had the car. Now they got the car. They parked the car because the car got them halfway home. When the car got in McCormick, wherever zone from there got them to what they did. Somebody else would drive. I think somebody else would drive them. I don't know why somebody else in that car with Alexis or somebody followed her and stopped her. Something happened when she went around him. Something happened. And it's more than what we heard. She can't get away from nobody with no $30 in her tank. Is she in witness protection? Where is she? Where is she? Cause y'all now she on Dateline. They got her in the pockets. She on Dateline now. As a missing person. Do you ask yourself, did Alexis get caught up? Did she get lost? Did she run out of gas and she needed it? And did she pick up somebody? Did she go meet somebody to get to fighting and something happened? Was she kidnapped? No, she couldn't have been kidnapped because they would have took everything she had in the car. Kidnappers don't leave stuff like that. Why did they want us to think that Alexis was missing by putting the phones, and the purse on the front seat? That ain't sounding right. Why? It seemed like to me it letting them know that she all right more than she missing. That's what I'm saying. This just don't sound right. Sound like she all right. She gonna be all right. Y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all like, share. If y'all don't have any questions, it's a lot of questions. If you don't have any questions, think about that. Them leaving her personal stuff on that seat. Seemed like somebody stole Alexis' car. It's some young boys allegedly got that girl car and took advantage of her. She done ran out of gas again. Something happened in between there. Wherever she was doing. When that car got on that E, they left all that stuff in that car. They stole Alexis' car. Somebody did something to her. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.